I don't like drinking caffeine so late, and it's like 3 o'clock right now. But I've been working all day, and then I'm gonna get my lift in, and then I have to, after the lift, I need to get more work done. So I'm gonna get this pick me up. So why I said, like, I don't know if I'm gonna include the clip before, I said I was gonna get like a Celsius, because I wanted to keep the caffeine lower. I think it's like 150 or 200 milligrams for a can of Celsius, and like all the other ones, it seems, are like Rain and whatnot, are freaking like 300, and I'm not doing that right now. So went in there, I was looking at stuff, went to go grab the Celsius, saw Ghost, realized that Ghost is only 200 milligrams as well. And they got this freaking flavor I've never seen. They had like the Welch's, you know, like the juice, the grape juice. They have that. Like they did some like collab. But they have one that's the cranberry grape one. It's freaking great. It tastes just like the fruit juice, just a little carbonated and obviously a little harder kick when the caffeine hits. So that's pretty cool. Excited about that. So I'm gonna drink this. I'll drink at least half of it, maybe a little bit more. But like I said, it's not good to have caffeine after a certain like time. And I don't care who you are or what you do. It doesn't matter if you're someone that can like chug down 3 espressos and then, 20 minutes later have a nap. Like that's not how caffeine actually works. There are some people that can sleep on it and function just fine. There's some people that get jittery and can't sleep on it at all. But as far as like sleep, far as sleep goes, it affects you the same way regardless if you can go to sleep or not. It affects obviously, you probably heard it affects your adenosine receptors, which it fills them. So your adenosine tells you you're not tired anymore, blah, blah, blah. But also it affects your sleep waves in that way, because it is filling up those adenosine, and your sleep is not, you're not going as deep of like REM sleep or whatever. So just my 2 cents on that. That's why I don't like drinking it too late. 3 o'clock is probably about as late as you should go. I'm gonna try to drink this pretty quick, and also not drink all of it, most likely. You need to make a plan, and then you figure out how to get to that end goal, that result, or whatever it is, and you follow that plan. And it's gonna deviate, obviously. Like there's gonna be things that come in, nothing's gonna be perfect. But the overarching piece to get you to that goal needs to be met, either daily, weekly, or monthly, or whatever. So like, say if you have results of getting bigger or stronger, like kind of like mine are, I gotta show up. I have to show up to these gym sessions, because there's nothing's gonna change if I don't do them. It's not gonna make any sense. I'm not gonna get bigger or stronger, get through this injury I have without going to the gym when I'm able to. So I don't know. That's a little bit of a ramble, and I was kind of all over the place. Maybe it's the caffeine, who knows? But I'm hoping you kind of get where I'm coming from. That, not everything's gonna be perfect. Sometimes you're gonna have to wait for things, and sometimes you're gonna have to go get things. Like all this stuff is true, because no matter what you do and what happens in life is there are times and periods when you just gotta go after something and get it, because it's gonna pay off in the future, or it's gonna even pay off right then, or there's gonna be things you have to wait for, and you need to follow that plan, which is pretty much like do what you need to do today, even if it's not fall in action, to reap the rewards later on. Both of those things can be true in different aspects and in different goals and settings. So hopefully that wasn't too jumbled up. I'm gonna freaking take a drink of this. Shirt's coming off. Seats of 8 to 10. Let's go. Okay, I'm fucked up. Okay, lowered side bends, just doing 6 on each side with 25s. Nothing crazy. Let's see. Figure out how to balance it. All right, one time. Alright, I'm gonna need some arms. I'm going to do a seated freaking easy bar curl. 8 to 10. Alright, hammer curls. Finish off the last few sets. Let's see the hammers. Put some more effort in. do not tickle. Okay, these might get a little sloppy. Adding in some machine seated chest supported rows because I was trying to baby the back on the bent overs. I feel like my back could get a little more work, so I'm just gonna do 3 sets, right? Yeah, it's feeling good and the workup is good, but I'm just trying to be safe with the progression, so going up slowly on the big barbell lifts. But these machines and like the dumbbells and stuff, we're going to creep up. Hoping by the end of this week or even just next week, next phase, hoping I can start adding in using straps because it's getting that heavy. So I can feel grip going a little bit today, but nothing terrible. I might even rack up volume a little bit on a couple things even and keep intensity the same. Alright, so another 8. Lost count on that one. Alright.